The boys are back.
The boys are back in town.
Said Weezy Lane.
Yeah. We are here with another FSP episode. Weezy, give me your song of the week. We missed you last week, brother.
Man, I miss you guys too.
You still smell like a vacation, too.
Smell like a vacation.
Yeah.
Felt good.
Yeah, you out of practice. You weren't talking to the mic. There you go.
Felt good. Got to taste the good weather sometimes.
You do. You do. Now we change umbrellas to face the bad weather. Yeah. Yeah. Never in bunches.
Never in bunches.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Jay-Z live for everything.
Yeah, it is. What's up, man? Give me your song of the week.
Song of the week for me is Clips featuring Pharrell. I'm good.
Oh man, for sure. We all good. Yeah, we all good. Yeah, we all good. What you got, Jeff?
I'm gonna do French Montana.
Yeah.
Shot Caller.
Yeah.
That was a good record.
Yeah. Remix.
Shot Caller.
That was his first single.
Yeah.
Second single.
Big single.
Yeah,
big single. Yeah. But French got some. Tough 20.
French has a tough 20.
That's a tough 20.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
Yeah. My song of the week is Dig a Hole by Jay-Z. You got to choose a side. I'm looking at everybody in their eye. Cameraman, you first. Yeah. Hey, choose a side. Hey, Weezy. I ain't got to worry about you. You locked in. I ain't worried about you, Jeff.
Here you go.
Jeff.
Here you go.
You're the one I'm worried about.
Here you go.
You better figure it out. And you better figure it out real soon because it's about to get real uncomfortable. Yeah.
I almost told you so, man.
Yeah. You guys ready to get started with the show?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full Sport Press.
Let's open our Bibles. Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topic time. J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
From a distance.
My dog.
Yeah.
Yep. Episode 508. We're discussing the best landing spots for the 2024 defensive free agency class.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better than believe it.
Shout out to Shane. He had a hard time with that last week, man.
Shout out to
Shout out to Shane. Best of the week.
Weezy.
Who?
Weezy.
Oh, no matter. Okay. Weezy. Who we got?
Best week for me, man. Vacation.
Yeah.
Vacation, man. Step away, reset.
Man, press that reset button.
Get you a week.
Spend some money, but that wasn't nothing. Yeah.
That
That felt good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was in the green. Right back to you, dog.
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to shake a nigga hand. That's crazy.
A couple months for me.
That's for sure. Shout out to you, man.
Good
Shout out to
times,
you.
Weezy. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. What you got, Jeff?
Wrestling, man. Rest of the week is wrestling. Wrestling is in a great spot.
It is.
The greatest storyline ever told in the bloodline. It's going strong.
Okay.
Still to this day. Shout out to The Rock.
Yeah.
It's great. Great time to be a wrestling fan.
Shout out to you. My best of the week is Jason Kelsey, man. Retired at 36 years old. First ballot Hall of Famer. Got his ankles taped for his retirement speech. That's how you go out, man. A lot of tears. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tears, but clap for him, man. Shout out to Jason Kelsey. That was a good retirement speech.
I mean, that's how you want to go. You want to go out when you want to go out. You don't want to force it.
Did you look at him and say, damn, he really ain't ready to retire yet?
No, he ready to retire.
I don't think so.
You don't think he?
No, I think
his
he
body-
still got. Yeah, his body's still working.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, but his body's still good.
Yeah.
But that's the key.
That's when you retire.
Yeah, that's definitely when
you
we
know,
retire.
I'm done.
Yeah.
We didn't
Still kick it.
still kick
Because he's obviously kicking.
Yeah.
he can get up and without going, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Worst of the week, Weezy. Right back to you.
First of the week, I had to come back. I had to come back, man.
In case that is.
Yeah.
Vacation at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
One day I ain't gonna have to come back.
Yeah, now for sure. Vacation is every day soon.
Sooner than
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, sooner than later.
We
Yeah.
on the way.
My worst of the week is not what you guys think it is. It's Ben Simmons, man. It's gone for the season again. In 2022, he didn't play in a game. In 2023, he played in 42 games. And this year, he played in 15 games. That is a total of quick math, 57 total games. for $106 million made.
$1 billion.
Shout out to Ben Simmons. Man, I hope he don't even look the same. Like, you can tell his body ain't the same.
Yeah.
Like, he looking crazy.
Hey, remember he said this was his comeback tour.
Man.
Yeah.
So,
That's tough.
He made $106 million and shit?
$106 million no since 2022.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And ain't played in number 57 games.
Yeah.
82 games in the season.
That's his second contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Out of a total of 200 plus games.
Let me ask you, is he done in NBA?
He got one more year. 48 million left on the contract.
He gonna get there regardless.
He get that regardless.
But is he done playing in the NBA?
I don't think anybody takes a flyer on Ben Simmons after this contract, unless he has a great year, a rebound year this year, most improved player. He would have to win most improved player, comeback player of the year.
Golly.
Yeah. Jeff?
My worst of the week is it was something completely different up until maybe yesterday. Till my beloved boxing keeps getting ran into the shitter. With Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, 57-year-old Mike Tyson,
It's crazy.
About that up, Joe.
main eventing in Dallas in the house that Jerry built. I can't believe this, man. It's tough.
And this one real, Joe.
It's real. It's not even an exhibition. It's a real fight.
That's
This
a real
is
fight.
on Netflix. This is real.
And Texas is going to sanction Mike Tyson at 57 years old. That's insane.
Yeah, this is the one where you bring out the cigars and pop some bourbon. This is the real.
Yeah. This probably,
Fight part of your career.
I'm thinking about it because Mike Tyson.
this has the capabilities of being the most watched boxing match ever because it's on Netflix.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Mike Tyson ain't playing with this dude. Mike, unless they give him something or shoot him up with something to make him where he won't be himself. But I can't
You
see
said
him.
they're going to tranquilize.
Yeah. But other than that,
They got to calm Mike down.
right? He ain't gonna be in that ring and be like, all right, well, I'm gonna let you hit me here. I'm just gonna barely hit. This
It
is
can't go past 3 rounds though. It can't go
It
past.
might not go past 2 because that one punch gonna knock his ass completely out.
Because if he go past 3 rounds, Mike gonna look real bad in there.
Tranquilizing.
It ain't gonna go past 3.
Make,
That one punch.
make sure you check us out on iTunes,
Yep.
I bet on
Facebook,
it too.
Instagram, Google
Bet you
Play,
will.
Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music. Catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. J.O.
Yes, sir.
and Weezy.
What it do?
Do you guys have a yellow box of Cheerios recipient for our listeners?
It do. This week's award recipient for the Yellow Box is Arch Manning.
Controversial. Very controversial. Texas quarterback Arch Manning is opting out of the upcoming EA Sports College Football 25 video game. Manning is instead saying that he's focusing on playing football on the field, end quote. If Manning, who will be the primary backup to Texas starting quarterback Quinn Ewers in 2024, was hoping to avoid a distraction, this is not the way to do it. By not opting into the game, Manning has created a much bigger distraction that was simply just putting himself in the game, and we're able to use his name, image, and likeness. If Arch's goal was to quiet the noise so he could focus fully on football, like he said, he has failed massively. What is Arch thinking?
Arch was trying to prove a point, send a message, and it didn't land how he thought it did. The Manning name is one of those few names that are almost bigger than or just as big as football. And he wants to live up to that, but being in a video game, not the cover star, not even the starting quarterback in Texas, is hurting him. So I understand why he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Quinn Ewers messed up the church's money by coming back.
Yeah, he did.
And if you Texas, you can't kick him out because he's Quinn Ewers and he's winning games. You
Nah,
know what I
he is.
mean?
And he got somebody behind him just as good.
Just as good. And so this is the thing about Arch, though. I get it. He said that, it went the wrong way. He said that he just wants to wait until he's the guy at Texas. He can be the guy tomorrow. Like, what if Quinn Ewers, God forbid, I want him to play 25 games in college. No worries about that. If he goes out, has an injury, you're a guy. You're QB1. Yeah. It happens all the time. Drew Bledsoe never thought that Tom Brady was going to be a person that could interfere with him being the starting quarterback, being the first $100 million quarterback in the NFL. It just so happened it happened. Things happen. Arch, just play through it. 10,000 people have already opted in to be a part of this game that we're all anticipating at a high level. Bro, like, why? What's the point? Your point is to focus on football. This is not going to stop you from focusing on football.
But I'm gonna give Arch some grace only because he didn't transfer though.
Yeah.
He stuck it out in Texas. He's still there. So
I got a conspiracy theory about
Okay.
Arch. This is my personal thought. I think Arch from high school, when they say, "Oh, what school you want to go to?" You can't tell me a kid from 2019 to now don't want to play immediately in college.
That's true.
Yeah. You can't tell me that.
Yeah.
So I think the Mannings, they probably got some logistics going on. The agents, hey, this is gonna be the perfect spot. He's a plant. They put him where everything is going through a system.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think I think he wants to play. I don't think he wanted to go to Texas. I don't think they think. I mean, they probably thought that was the best thing for him.
Yeah.
I think that I don't think we'll see the best of Arch Manning no more.
Ooh.
I don't think we see the best of Arch Manning.
You think this ruins Arch Manning?
Yeah, mentally.
Okay. Yeah. Not being able to start this quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the rollout was supposed to be, all right, Texas is going to the SEC next year. Arch Manning.
And Arch Manning's the quarterback.
That was the rollout.
Yep.
And now Quentin Ewers is playing.
And he's coming back.
And they already put him in Texas because he's going to be the first Texas quarterback to ever play in the SEC.
Yeah.
So they put him in Texas. He could have easily went to Ole Miss and started.
Yeah, he could have went to Ole Miss and started.
Yeah. But to sit out and then play that first year in Texas, it was perfect story.
So now he's going to maybe play 1 year and be a junior and then probably go to the league. That's not going to work.
Nah, he'll get right there.
I mean, he's going to have to play.
Yeah, that's tough. 1 year and done.
I commend him for staying.
Yeah,
in Texas.
But opt into the game.
Yeah,
just opt into the game, dog. They
I just think
create you again.
I don't think he cares.
True. He gonna be on the game.
The game,
but about the game, I don't think he cares about that.
He don't care about the game. His family, $1 billion family, dog. No, but super lineage. But we got to get that yellow box here. It's coming to you, Arch. It's coming to you, my brother. You guys ready to get started with the first half? Let's do it. Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The Revolution will be podcasted. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like you do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press podcast. Before we get started, I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do? Big Jeff, what you can find on social media, my brother.
I'm Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Jay, where can they find you at?
J-Ho on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter. Watch your back.
I'm FSP Weezy on IG. I'm Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
Yeah, for sure. It's there. I mean, them wide open. It ain't like I'm, you know what I mean? I'm like,
it ain't wide open.
No. Them shots is like, I ain't got no mask on. Do I got a mask on?
You just coming through.
I ain't got a mask on.
You just coming through.
No ski mask.
Yeah.
Oh, no. When what? No shiesty?
Dead presidents represent you.
Oh, man. Come on, man. Shit. Talking about. The 2020, let's kick the first half off, guys. Let's get it.
Please, let's go, man.
All right. The 2024 NFL Scouting Combine wrapped up in Indianapolis over the weekend, and now we begin the 6-week march to the NFL Draft. Let's talk about the winners and losers of the Scouting Combine. We'll kick things off with Jeff. Give me your first winner, my brother.
Young Chop Robinson, man.
You
know I was going with Chop. It's my dog. Chop ran a 4.5.
Chop slide.
Chop was getting out there. But guess what he projected to slide to?
Yeah.
The Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chop.
Right.
Chop ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, Chop might be. Chop's supposed to
Chop
be
ain't
there.
gonna be there. Chop ain't gonna be there.
You want Chop?
We need Chop. we need Chop bad. We need Chop bad.
What up, Weezy? Talk to me.
My first winner is Tez Walker.
Yeah.
From North Carolina.
Okay.
Ran a 4.36 40-yard dash.
Heard you.
He ran a 10-yard 1.52 split.
Yeah.
Weighs 205. He only played like 8 games this year.
Yeah.
Tez Walker's a player.
Okay, that's your man?
No, but Jay.
But if he worked, it's his man. You know what I'm saying? I hate when y'all do that.
Oh.
My guy. Yeah, I see.
I know you know. I gave you that. I gave you that.
Yeah,
I gave you that.
Yeah, we try to supposed to be our guy.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Nah, I'm just saying.
No. It's cool.
My first guy.
I gave you that.
Mm-hmm. My first guy is Romo Dunze. He went into the week cemented as a top 10 guy, but I think he turned heads when he refused to leave the field when he was working on his three-cone drill over and over and over again. I'm talking about that packing stuff up. Mm-hmm. He's still out there doing the three joint, bro. Yeah. So it's the kind of work ethic that GMs, they salivate over this, man. They lose their job over picks like that. It's looking as if you just trying to work hard. I think he solidified himself. Maybe top 6 maybe wide receiver 2 in this draft.
Ooh, can't be wide receiver 2 though.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, people lose their jobs over work ethics like that, dog.
Yeah.
Especially on a 3-cone drill. Man, he did it over and over and over again, bro. Like, that shows that you really trying.
Really out there.
Yeah, you trying to get to it.
Yeah.
Yep. Another winner, Weezy. Talk to me.
Man, another winner. I got 2 more winners.
Okay, talk to me.
But my other winner was Aiden Mitchell.
Okay.
Texas.
Texas, yeah.
Ran another 4.34.
Yeah, Texas had a good combine, dude.
Hey, 4.34. I don't know what's going on with the 40-yard dash these days, but 4.4 is slow now.
Yeah, 4.4 ain't moving no more.
They running 4.3s.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, that's just like dunks. For you look at the slam dunk contest when Jordan and them did it compared to them,
wouldn't get a 30.
They wouldn't get they wouldn't even compete. What you got, Joe?
Michael Penix Jr. Man, he made all the throws.
He made all the throws.
In the purple do-rag.
In a do-rag.
In the purple do-rag he always wear.
Yeah, he did it in a do-rag.
Yeah, it's my dog. He
Yeah.
had a good combine.
Most definitely. My next winner is Ricky Pearsall from Florida. He did really, really well, man. I've been saying that he's one of the, he's one of those guys. He looked crisp out there, man. I thought he was going to run slower in his 40. He ran a 4.41. I watched him 3 years at Florida, and I've said he's the best player on our team. I would say it every year. And listen, this is the next Cooper Kupp. I'm not really consistent out there. I think he's a second round day.
He's
like a second round guy.
Second round guy.
Second round guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he going second round. Maybe go late first. That's how good he is. Yep. Another winner, Weeds. You had 30.
Oh, Blake Corum.
Blake Corum.
Blake Corum, man.
Oh.
Not even for the 40 time, but he bench pressed
27?
27 times.
27 times. Same as Joe Alt.
James Big Joe Alt.
Joe Alt.
Man, that's crazy. What you got? You got another one?
Cooper Beebe.
Cooper Beebe.
Kansas State right guard ran a 5.3.
Cooper moved.
It's a talent. It's a loaded offensive line class.
It is.
But running 5.3 at that size
crazy.
Is rough.
And that's moving.
Imagine pulling go.
Man.
Catching some pole linebacker not paying attention to safety. Lord have mercy.
Cleaning the room.
Snot bubble.
My last, snot bubbles is crazy. My last winner, since nobody talked about it, Xavier Worthy, man. One trick pony. Speed is a hell of a trick, though, guys. It's times where he would be a 4th round pick. You go in and run a 4.21.
Somebody's
gonna find a spot for speed like that. That's Tyreek Hill. If you covet speed, this is your guy.
Yeah.
Xavier Worthy from Texas. He's supposed to go to Michigan.
And the thing about him is, he did it on his second run.
Sure did.
So his first one was like, man, I know I could beat that. He did it on his second run.
He did.
Yeah.
Didn't run track at all.
Nah.
Never run track. He's a full. And I don't think he's a one-trick pony.
Nah, we'll see. He gonna get drafted.
He's not Jalen High. He's not a one-trick pony.
Bro, I think he might go second round now.
He might go late first.
He might go late first. He's that fast.
Depends on who,
Let's move on to the losers. Jeff, give me your first loser.
Man, my first loser is injuries, man. Injuries to Kool-Aid McKinstry and Cooper DeJean.
Yeah.
They didn't test as well as we thought going into this. And, with the cornerbacks, been about 4 or 5 quarterbacks in this draft that could go first round.
Mm-hmm.
And those two were the big names that we thought about and not looking as well as they normally do. That kind of might have hurt their draft stock.
Yep. Talk to me, Weezy.
Man, my first loser, and not even to any of the people that participated in the combine, NFL coaches.
Yeah.
It wasn't number 6 of them there.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
They sent a lot of them send the representative in their scouting department.
Yeah.
So
Indy getting a bad rep. That's 2 weekends in a row. That's bad.
Indy rough.
Yeah.
I
didn't know that.
Yeah, they don't. Coaches don't. We didn't have no coach there. Titans, and we need to be there.
Yeah, I need to be there. Yeah.
We didn't have a coach there, and so they sent their reps and stuff there. But I just don't understand.
Yeah.
This is for the future. So
yeah,
I guess they grading talent. Just I guess by what they see on tape.
I got you. Yeah, my first loser is Drake May. We went from talking about Drake May being better than Caleb Williams all the way to the point where he's the 4th quarterback on a lot of mock drafts right now. The hype train is gone, and it's bizarre how little people are talking about him right now. I could be where a bunch of bluffing going on, and people will get him first in the first round, but I just don't see the way that fall off that has been talked about with Drake May from, I would say, literally a month ago until now. It's crazy, man. Big fall. I thought he was going into the combine to maybe lock up the second quarterback. Maybe the first. People were,
those people were doing drugs.
People were doing drugs, yeah, for sure. But yeah. Another loser. Talk to me, Joe.
Ah, man. Bucky Irvin from Oregon.
Yeah.
Didn't test at all. Didn't test well at all. And he's also an undersized back. So you needed him to have blazing speed. You needed him to have the good measurements and good vertical jump and all that, and long jump and all that. And he didn't do well at all on that.
Sucks.
So that hurt for him as being an undersized back.
Yeah. Weezy?
I got Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, man. If you're not gonna participate in the draft, in the combine, don't go.
Well, now you get the free. You got to get that gear. You got to get that free.
No,
I got your name on it, dog.
I promise that guy made $10 million in the last 2 years at USC. He don't need no gear.
No, I'm telling you, got your name on it, and it's an NFL scouting combine.
Here's the thing. If you're gonna go, if you're not gonna go, if you're not gonna participate, don't go. Just to talk, because they're gonna chew you up. But anything you do,
you need that.
I don't think you do.
You need that gear. I'm gonna be real. I need that gear. My last loser, Spencer Rattler, man. Yeah. The story about Spencer Rattler has always been inconsistency with him. People just wanted him to show something to make them draft him. Like, give me something, and dude, to make a gamble on you and draft you and lose my GM job. Man, give me a reason, dog. And he finished last among every quarterback in testing and almost every drill. He had the slowest 40 time, the shortest broad jump, the slowest 3-cone, and the slowest shuttle, man. When you're in a position where you have to ace a test and your measurements and all of this and something that's hanging on you getting drafted higher, and you didn't get one thing to go right, if you hope to see him go on day 2, it's over with. He'll be deep into day 3. I think he's a 5th-round pick now.
Might be a free agent.
Might be a free agent. It was that bad.
If I'm him, there's no way. If I'm a free agent, just send me to the UFL.
Yeah, I'm going there. Get some tape.
Yeah, give me some more tape.
Yeah.
Send me to the UFL and let me cut up. That was my last loser too.
Yeah, I ain't heard cut up in a minute. Yeah. Shout out to Grandma.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Cut it up.
Let's keep it in football.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nationwide Mike. I know you're listening. Broncos Nation, let's ride.
Yes, sir.
The Denver Broncos have decided that paying Russell Wilson, cameraman, to no longer be their QB1 was the right way to go entering this season. Now Wilson, an impending free agent, where do we see Russ will fall?
Where you got, Weezy?
He probably go to Pittsburgh. They say he's in Pittsburgh right now.
Yeah.
Training. I wouldn't count out Minnesota either.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count out Minnesota.
Got to do something to keep Jettas. I get it. Let's be real, guys. Russ, it wasn't that bad last year.
At times.
It wasn't that bad, y'all. No. He was 7-8 as a starter, completed 66% of his passes, 26 touchdowns, 8 picks, guys. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. That ain't bad.
Nah, it's not.
That ain't too bad. Now, if for a team to get rid of you for $85 million just to go away, that ain't good.
Sean Payton
hates him. That's insane, dude.
Why, though? I don't get it.
I don't get that neither. I don't know why he hates him so much, but if he wasn't the guy that gave him all that money. So in turn, I think he wants a guy that he can invest in, and they'll get a young guy and kind of build around that young guy. But like Weezy mentioned, I think the Steelers is the chance where he would get to kind of play meaningful football. They already got a lockdown defense. They just need a competent quarterback. And Kenny Pickett's with 13 touchdowns and 13 picks last year. You got a win now team. Kenny Pickett ain't the guy for that. So they're definitely reach to get a quarterback, and I think Russ will be a good spot for him.
I agree 100%. Phoenix, my good. Pittsburgh makes the most sense.
Yeah.
You can make a case for the Raiders.
You can.
But if I'm Pittsburgh, I'm not letting. There's a reason why Russ is still there. Yeah. I'm not letting Russ leave without getting his contract done. In agreement.
He's dirt cheap too.
Yeah. Dirt cheap. He gonna $2 million. Sign me up.
Yeah, because I'm getting 85. I got 85.
Just cover my expenses, really.
That's why it's important to get that guaranteed money. He made that 124 just guaranteed. Whatever.
That's crazy. The Steelers are minus 200 as far as favorites. The Raiders are plus 275, and the Falcons are plus 400. Man, Arthur Smith being there in Pittsburgh, your new OC, he would love to have a person like Russell Wilson. See what he did with Ryan Tannehill. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't start my bounce back with Russell Wilson, but I would go to a veteran team that's already kind of primed to win. But I wouldn't, like the Falcons, I wouldn't start my bounce back.
No. Absolutely not. All right, before we start with halftime, let's end things with NFL football. The NFL Players Association released its second annual player team report card for all 32 teams. The survey was more comprehensive this year with 11 categories, and it was conducted by a third party. A total of 1,700 players participated, which nets right around 77% of the NFL. The questions that were asked for: family treatment, facility food, nutritionist, locker room, training room, training staff, weight room, strength coaches, travel, head coach, and last but not least, owner. Now, this year, the Dolphins and Vikings stood out as the best teams as far as 1 and 2 in all categories. Minnesota finished first out of 32 teams last year, ceded the top spot to Miami this year. The two clubs were referred to, and I quote, far and above everyone else in the NFL. How you guys feel about that?
I need to see that.
You want to see that list?
Yeah, I need.
You need to want to know about your Titans?
Yeah, would like.
Okay. No. Your Titans. I'm happy you asked. The Titans family treatment was put as a D. Locker room, training room was a C+, and travel was an F.
Daggone.
I wonder, I wonder what they mean by travel. Like, is it traveling from the facility to X, Y, and Z, or getting there?
Probably the planes
and
not
stuff.
luxury.
Yeah, not luxury and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, because we don't have our own plane.
Yeah.
Well, there it is.
Y'all don't got your own plane?
There it is.
Are y'all charter a plane?
I think we rent a plane. I don't think we got our own plane.
That could be it. Moving on to the Bills, the only thing that stood out was a nutritionist was a D. Travel was a D. But got an A+ in the weight room, head coach, and owner.
Mafia, baby.
Yeah. And with the 49ers, our family treatment and food was an A. The training room and travel was a C for my 49ers. So this is a big deal that players pay attention to get free agents, to bring in new guys, and re-signing guys on your team. So
Cincinnati consistently stayed at the bottom of this. The Bengals, they're terrible.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Yeah. But to have an F in travel, that makes sense though. I didn't know exactly what traveling meant. That's tough.
Shout out to the Titans.
Every team don't got their own plane.
They don't.
You get a good plane though.
I just knew we need to know what our team. You get a solid plane. Yeah. They had a fucking soul plane.
They got a more spirit.
You guys ready to get started with halftime?
Let's see what I'm talking about.
Play on spirit. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Amazon Music. Hey, if you got Amazon Prime,
hell yes, there too.
Make sure you do all that, all right? And when these ads start showing, ads are free if you got Amazon Prime or Amazon Music. Make sure you check that out. All right, to get on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search Full Sports Press Podcast. Halftime.
Mm-hmm.
It is the FSP or Jeff.
Just Jeff.
NBA Power Rankings. Let's get going.
One team, one dream.
One team, one dream, man. That's how we roll at FSP.
Yeah. Fuck everybody else.
The League Pass Legends of the Week.
That nigga make you stay.
Alfarine Sengun put up a 40 ball on Tricky Vicky and looking great. And the Houston Rockets J&I guy. We picked that guy. All right, let's keep it moving. At number 7, we have the Sacramento Kings. Darren Fox has been on a scoring tear, and Sabonis is a do-it-all, top 5 MVP candidate of this year. Shout out to the Sacramento Kings. At number 6, the Oklahoma City Thunder, winners of 8 of the last 10 with those 2 losses against the Lakers and the Tricky Vicky game.
Man, bro, stop calling that man Tricky Vicky, bro.
That's a horrible name.
It's Wimby. It's Wimby.
Big Wimby, or
I'm not saying neither of those.
I ain't calling him Big Wimby.
Yeah.
Tricky Vicky's horrible, though.
Yeah, God.
Just give me Wimby. Go ahead, Joe.
Where's bad?
The two.
He's Lord 6'8".
Lil Wimby. Now, I call him Lil Wimby. I ain't calling nobody Big Wimby.
Oh, my God. Number 5, the Phoenix Suns, winners of 2 of 3 this week. Had a big matchup against Boston as recording this. And KD is also put on the MVP caliber year.
I need to be called Big Women a lot more often. I'm not think about it.
At number 4, we have the Milwaukee Bucks, winners of 6 of the last 7. Tough loss to the Warriors by 35, though. Yeah. And what made it worse, the Warriors had just lost by 50 the game before that.
They was really trying to prove a point.
That's ridiculous. At number 3, the surprise team of the Eastern Conference and possibly the NBA, the Orlando Magic. Won 5 straight and continue to fly under the radar of the Eastern Conference, making a postseason push. Number 2, the Boston Celtics. After winning 11 straight, dropped 2 eyebrow-raising games, cameraman, to the Cleveland Cavaliers and to the number 1 team on the list this week, the Denver Nuggets. Statement wins against Boston, LA, Miami, Sacramento, and Golden State. Don't look now. The NBA champions are looking like NBA champions.
There we go.
And that is your FSP
Or Jeffs.
NBA Power Rankings.
Sport Press.
J-Ho. Check us out each and every Monday. The Revolution will be podcasted. Revolution will be podcasted. Second half 2024 NFL free agency. The defensive side of the ball. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy.
Last week we did the offense. It's only right we hit him with another one. And another one. And another one. And another one.
Okay, right.
Yeah, all right. Nothing sells tickets in the NFL quite like an elite quarterback and an explosive offense, Jeff. But Super Bowl 58 is recent evidence that defense still matters greatly in the hunt for the Lombardi Trophy.
You do it to yourself?
Every week. Perhaps more evident than Patrick Mahomes, led by Steve Spagnuolo's Kansas City Chiefs defense, helped propel third title in 5 years for this generation's NFL dynasty. Franchise tags are happening more on the defensive side of the ball, more than ever. Jadeveon Clowney, Frank Clark, Yannick Ngakoue being traded over the past 3 years on franchise tags. We will kick things off with Chris Jones, the defensive tackle, defensive line extraordinaire, 35 years old from the Kansas City Chiefs. Jeff.
You sure he's not 29? I think he's younger than that.
Is he younger than that? Let's look at.
I don't think he's 35.
You don't think he's 35? Let's look it
Yeah.
up. Because if not, somebody lied to me. What's it, Chris Jones?
Yeah.
We right here. He might be 29. 29 years old?
Yeah.
Chris Jones is 29 years old.
I saw 30. I was like, I don't think he's 35.
Who's 35 then? Oh, I know who's 35. I was going to put it right. You know who's right there?
Who?
I think it was, it wasn't Jadeveon Clowney. It was
None of these boys 35.
Bobby Wagner.
Bobby
that was
Wagner.
right there.
That makes sense.
I see how Bobby Wagner. Anyway,
Yeah,
Jeff.
yeah, my bad, bro.
Free agency-
Yeah.
No, you got it
Said
right.
before the show
Yeah,
started.
Yeah, go ahead. What
Let's
you got?
Okay, let's have a little fun.
Okay.
Do I believe he's going back to Kansas City? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But if they want to get a little tricky,
Mm.
the Houston Texans are in play.
Mm.
They have a young, great quarterback as well.
They do.
They're gonna have some defensive line depth issues this year,
They are.
and they need a playmaker.
They do.
And this is a playmaker.
Damn right.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's it. Weezy?
I think he's going back to what's called.
Okay.
But we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah.
Tennessee Titans got money.
Oh, shit.
Tennessee Titans got money.
29 years old, you're still in your prime, big dog.
Yeah.
You don't go there. Bro, they
Tennessee
got
Titans got
It with Jeff
That's
though.
what I'm saying. Tennessee Titans got money. Go get the best player that you never done before with the money you got. That's what it's there for, and get the best defense in the league.
No, man.
You
I
put
get
him
it.
with Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, you got money. Go make your team instantly better on one side of the ball, and go get
And
the
then
best
figure it
player.
out. Okay. My pick is staying with the Kansas City Chiefs. This is the heart of that Kansas City defense. He'll command right around $30 million a year. He'll re-sign with them guys on a multi-year deal. Just a game-wrecking talent. His 10.5 sacks at the D tackle position. It also shows how good Aaron Donald really was because he had 20 sacks from the D tackle position. That's nuts. But he made a lot of impact throughout the year, especially during the playoffs. Chris Jones, 29 years old, staying with the Chiefs.
My thing is with Chris Jones. Will he get my hometown discount?
Nah.
Nah, you got to get your money in the field.
Yeah.
Nah, they done franchise tagged him once. Nah. Move right along to the next guy. We have Josh Allen, defensive end, offensive lineman, outside linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
He was franchise tagged. He's 26 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me, Weezy. Free agent prediction and why?
He better go back to.
Yeah.
He better go back and stay where he's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He better keep it, that boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That tag.
Yeah.
Man.
Taxes in Florida's not that bad. Stay where you at, bro.
Yeah.
Stay where you at.
They tagged him for a reason. He ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. He shouldn't, right?
Nah, because you're in the spot. Yeah, the Trevor Lawrence experience hasn't panned out
Yeah.
how you thought,
For sure.
but it's still you got to get that a little more time,
You do.
and everything else is still in place in Jacksonville.
Guys, he was the reason, bro. He had 17.5 sacks. He was tied for second in the NFL. You got to get a long-term contract done with this guy.
Yeah.
He's still in his prime at outside linebacker. He's a 1-and-1 guy. You got to double him because he's going to get to the quarterback. He has that athleticism that you put your team behind, man. Standing up in the dirt. Don't matter, man. Still in his prime. You don't let prime top 5 guys just walk out the door. So I have him going back to the Jags as well. Moving on to the next guys, Antoine Winfield, safety. He's franchise tagged as well, 25 years old. Jeff, free agent prediction and why?
I hate to sound like a broken record, but I don't see someone coming in and making a move with taking on that cap space.
No.
That tag space, I should say.
Yeah, no.
He's staying.
You got to stay. What you got, Weezy?
I think he's in the best spot.
Yeah.
I mean, close. They're going to franchise tag him staying there.
Yeah.
But they're rolling the team up. And so he's the one that they're going to keep.
Yeah.
I mean, so, let's get rid of everybody on the defense side of the ball. Tom Brady's gone. Let's try to make some. I mean, everybody's gone. Let's try to make some work.
Yeah.
And they got to keep him.
Yeah.
So they can't get rid of everybody, but they got to keep him.
Got to keep him.
So the defense is not going to be as good this year, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, you're going to play in the franchise tag with not the because the linebackers are already gone.
Yeah. Levante David,
yeah.
Devin White, yeah.
That makes all the difference in the world for him.
Yeah. They do. Yeah, he's a one-man band man right now.
Yeah.
And I got him staying there as well. Stacey just don't get a lot of love in the NFL, especially today. He had a breakout 2022, truly does it all. I think he's established himself as a top 7 safety in the entire NFL. Finds the ball at every level. He's one of those guys in Todd Bowles' defensive system that you have to bring back. Eager to get him into his prime. You got to keep one guy. Like Weezy mentioned, you can't cut everybody, right? Start from scratch with everybody. Next guy we have is Brian Burns, defensive end. He was franchise tagged as well, 26 years old. Weezy, where is he going to why?
He's going to stay right there where he's at.
He better.
Just don't get hurt.
Yeah.
Next year, hopefully they pay you.
Yeah. Jeff?
You got to work that long-term deal out, but he's going to be there this year. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah. He just wasn't necessarily his elite self this past year.
Yeah.
Probably due to the fact that he was worried about his contract. And on top of that, he was the only guy that was getting to the damn ball on defense.
Talk about it.
Upper tier traits, man, that you want in an edge rusher. I can't see the Panthers letting him go in free agency. He hadn't even 26 yet. He's about to turn 26. Yeah. You got to keep guys like that. Florida State guy, too.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Gotta keep
I try to. The listeners say I say it too much. You know what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He do. Yeah, they ain't lying. Move right along to the next guy. We have Christian Wilkins, defensive tackle, 28 years old. Weezy, free agent prediction and why?
I think he needs to go to the Patriots.
Ooh, ain't bad.
I think he needs to go to the Patriots. Patriots are known to have a good stable defense right there.
Yeah.
They don't have it now.
Yeah.
They don't have it.
I like that. What you got, Jeff?
Sorry, Weezy. He's going to the Colts.
Ooh.
He's going to the Colts.
Put him alongside my guy.
You better believe it.
Come on, man.
You put him with the Colts. They got the cap space to do it. They got rid of your man's the linebacker, traded him to clear that out from this year, going forward with this year, bringing a playmaker like this.
Yeah.
AFC South. Watch out now.
Yeah,
it's 3 teams in the AFC South.
Yeah.
Oh, and maybe 4.
3. It's 3.
Depends on what the Titans do. It may be 4, but it's definitely 3.
It's 3.
Okay.
Through thick and thin with this guy, the Dolphins have been able to just count on him. He's been the long-standing guy there. He played in 81 of 83 possible games. So that is consistency. Yeah. So he does everything at a high level to anchor that defensive front. I'm rolling with Weezy. I think the Patriots need a guy to play alongside Christian Barrymore to give Gerard Mayo some stability at the defensive tackle position. And I think they have a lot of money to spend, and they can spend it with Christian Will because I got him going to the Patriots as well. All right, moving on to the next guy. We have a Justin Matabuke, defensive tackle. He's franchise tag, 26 years old. Jeff, talk to me and why.
They tagged him.
Yeah.
And, in the NFL, you got to – it puts you in a tough spot. I'm going to say it that way. So you got to stay put.
Yep. Yeah. Weezy?
I mean, once they tag you, it's hard to get out of that tag.
But this is the thing, though. Clowney got tagged and traded. Yeah. Frank Clark got traded and tagged. So it's guys that have draft picks that they want to give up for a guy.
For a proven guy.
Yeah. But those guys are in the latter of their careers.
No,
not Frank Clark.
Not when Jadeveon Clowney dude. He was in his prime. No. Yeah, now he was in his prime. Yannick Ngakoue, remember when Yannick Ngakoue was in his prime? He got franchise tag and traded. Yeah. Some guys, it happens.
But when you get traded, you have no control over that.
No, you don't. No, it's just if the team wants to. But it's just covering your ass. That's what the team's doing. They covering their ass.
Yeah. So once you get traded, you kind of locked up.
Yeah.
They can trade him to the Titans if they wanted to.
They could.
I mean, he don't want to be there.
Yeah.
We don't need him. We don't need him there though. But
I mean, you
go. I mean, would you trade for him in San Francisco?
I don't need him. We got Javon Hargrave, and it ain't really work out last year.
I think.
Yeah. So I mean, shit. But you got him staying.
Yeah.
This is the thing with Matabuke. I think he'll stay, and they'll give him 98, 100 million bucks. But he was the guy on that Bengals defensive line. He was the face of that defensive line.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of those guys that, it's not a name. Like Jeff mentioned a lot of the times with the Chiefs, right? We had all the names in San Francisco, but nobody knew who Justin Matabuke was.
Right.
This is one of those guys. And I think a guy that played in Cincinnati, you get him, then he gets traded to Baltimore. He goes there and has one of his best years. I know Cincinnati is kicking themselves in the ass because they need a guy like this. But, man, he has the just a high level of football at the defensive tackle position. And if you have these two linebackers where they're losing one with Patrick Queen, but you still have Rowe, bro, like, I'm telling you, he's one of those guys. You got to bring him back. So, Weezy, I get what you're saying. I'm rolling as well. Moving on to the next guy, we have L'Jarius Sneed, cornerback, 27 years old. Weezy, free agency prediction and why?
They better franchise tag.
Yeah.
He only gave up 2 touchdowns in the second half all season long. He put your boy on.
Yeah, no, you talking about getting off the line?
Yeah.
He talking about Tyreek Hill. Man, he had Tyreek Hill on that line. Woo-wee.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, man.
Yeah.
The way that the Chiefs think, Patrick Mahomes gonna score points, and you're gonna help me from stop scoring points.
Yeah.
Of course, we're gonna put you on a franchise tag. Hopefully you sprain your ankle, so when you got to pay you as much. Yeah. That's what they thinking.
Yeah.
And so, but if he plays to that, he's gonna get paid.
They got another guy behind him. That's why they gonna get rid of him. What you got, Jeff?
Yeah, he's there this year. He's gonna be at Kansas City this year. I don't think he's at a point where like we talked about earlier, NFL players gotta get their money.
Yeah.
So you ride the tag out and pray for that long term deal this coming up offseason.
Yeah. I think they get rid of him this year. But before the start of the season, I think it has a lot to do with, like, remember when Malcolm Butler left? Remember when Nnamdi Asomugha left?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's similar to that, man.
You think it's food because Nnamdi done.
Nnamdi that's what I'm trying to tell you. He's 27 years old, and he's one of those guys, Pro Bowl caliber on the perimeter, but he's really a slot guy. They don't really need him anywhere else in the NFL at slot. They need a guy standing outside X or Y. And I think he's benefited from a strong supporting cast. And I think the Eagles are going to spend the money to try to get him with that Vic Fangio defense. Yeah. They got to clean up that secondary in the worst way. I think he can make an impact opposite Darius Slay and figure it out. But he's had at least 2 interceptions each of his 4 career seasons with the Chiefs. That's not a lot of productive, like years.
Yeah.
Where's the production in that?
Well, you could say that not coming his way. Yeah, especially in the slot.
People be open, bro. This is the first time we heard about L'Jarius Sneed this year.
Well, prominently, yeah. But if you got Kansas City fans that you call friends, you hear about them all the time.
Herm McDuffie's better than him.
But Kansas City defense, Jay, because of him, was significantly better this year than what they previously were.
Just saying, he been there 4 years, guys. No, I'm just saying. He's been there 4 years.
That's why he's a franchise tag. They want to see it again.
They want to see it again. I get it. Moving on to the next guy, we have Patrick Queen, middle linebacker, 24 years old.
Yeah.
Golly, Weezy, free agent prediction and why?
I love to see him come to the Titans.
Do y'all need a middle linebacker? In the worst way, huh?
We need one.
Yeah.
Do we need one?
Titans make sense.
Yeah.
Especially somebody who could actually run with a tight end.
Yeah, he can do that.
Yeah, so. Yeah. We got the money.
Yeah, spend some of that money.
I know I don't feel.
You know, put 3 people with the Titans. What you got?
I have.
I don't think Baltimore lets them go.
Yeah,
they gonna figure this out. They gonna figure out a way to make this happen. You got to bring that defense back and just try one more year.
Nah, he going to the Seahawks, guys. He finally lived up to that pre-draft hype. And you know why? Because he played alongside Roquan Smith. Yeah. Still 24, still in his prime. I get it. But Mike McDonald, the defensive coordinator that was with the Ravens, is now in Seattle as the head coach. So if you're going to pay a linebacker what he's worth, you got to pay him for a guy that actually knows the defense that he's walking into. So he'll clean up in the run game, drop in coverage like Weezy mentioned, bring that physical middle linebacker alongside. I think they'll bring back Bobby Wagner one more time. So that middle of that defense is solidified. Patrick Queen, Seahawks. Yep.
I'm like, not mad at that.
Moving on to Chase Young, defensive end, 24 years old as well. Weezy. Can he go to the Titans too?
Nah, I won't.
Discount.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all had him. What? Y'all had him.
I mean, he wants money. Shit, we gonna get other Bosa.
Nah, I think he goes to the other side of the bay, Los Angeles, and go with the Rams.
Okay. Okay. What you got, Jeff?
Chicago Bears.
Line one.
The Chicago Bears need them. They about to retool that whole team this year, especially with the quarterback, whoever the quarterback may be. You can't mess this up. You got to bring in some playmakers on defense. I think Chase Young, just based off the ability alone, coming off the injury last year, didn't look like he was starting to get there though in San Francisco. Now he's going to have a full offseason. If the Bears can get him for a good deal, this could be a game-changer move for the Chicago Bears.
I can dig it. I have him going to the Baltimore Ravens. This is one of those things with a number 2 overall pick. Probably the biggest mystery on this entire show that we have. He had a strong Super Bowl, but prior to that, he was hit or miss. That last home game that we played in, that wasn't in the playoffs, they were asking him, like, what were you doing? Like, he wasn't really playing 100%. So I think he's on a 1-year prove-it deal, and Baltimore has cycled through these 1-year prove-it deals with a lot of guys. If we're going back to Jadeveon Clowney, then moving on to Zadarius Smith, it's a bunch of guys that kind of fit that mold, and he's the next one. And I think he can bring that physical trait to Baltimore on a 1-year prove-it deal under that new coordinator, Zach Orr. So give me Baltimore for Chase Young. Okay. Yep. Next guy, Levante David, middle linebacker, 34 years old. Jeff, prediction why?
I know we talked about Weezy mentioned he think he's moving on.
Yeah.
I think Tampa, with the success they had last year with Baker and making a playoff run, they figure out a way to try that one more year.
Yeah.
One more year and convince him to come back one more year.
That's after they see who if nobody offers them.
Yeah.
They would go ahead and let him test his value, see what his value like. Yeah.
But I think right now, he's by him being 34 years old, he's just a plug-and-play guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if he wants a bunch of money.
He don't.
Dallas Cowboys.
Play for a contender.
Go play with Dallas Cowboys.
Because I don't think Leighton Vander Esch is going to play again.
He gets hurt every single year.
Yeah, I think he's done.
Bad injuries.
Well, that makes sense. I like
he gets bad injuries, too. Like his neck is bad.
Yeah.
It's horrible injuries.
I think ones make you look at football completely different.
Yeah. I like that. With age, though, he continues to defy, man. Father Time can't catch him. 120 tackles for the 4th year in a row. What? That's crazy. 34 years old, still playing at a really high level. I just don't see anybody else paying him what he wants to get paid unless it's going to a contender. And if it's a contender, say like Dallas or Philly, you could maybe take a pay cut of $6 million. If not, though, 1-year prove-it deal coming back to the Bucks. Just he's the guy on that Todd Bowles defense. If you're gonna lose Devin White, you can't lose both. Bring one back, and I think the one they'll bring back.
Atlanta too.
Yeah.
Falcons. Levante David.
Yeah, you like that? Okay.
1-year prove-it deal.
Yep. And last but not least, Jamal Adams, the president, strong safety, 28 years old. This is Jeff's guy.
I know it, man.
Talk to me. What you got?
We got a little more clear in the space to do.
Yeah, I got it.
But this does it not make sense? It makes sense. We need to get younger. Now he's not like a spring chicken, but he's not glue gun either. And he needs a bounce back performance because he didn't do well in Seattle. He did not rekindle that New York Jets performance he has. Come back to the AFC East. Come back to Buffalo, young man. We need you.
What you got?
You're right about the AFC East.
Okay.
But another team that's cleared up space for him.
Patriots.
No, the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins. Yeah. He played behind. He could play behind. He could play behind Jalen. He come down. He'll play behind Jalen.
Ooh. That's 3 picks a game for homeboy. He gonna see ghosts all game.
Jesus. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
You talking about your quarterback?
Yeah, you know it. He gonna see ghosts all game.
Jamal Adams, Cowboys, is the guy. They're gonna find some ways to kind of get that salary cap under to a point where they can get a guy like that. Ron Curse was there. That ain't enough. They need a guy. and they got some holes on America's team. You got to go back to Texas and get it squared away. I think he's going to be a guy that you bring in for not necessarily a 1-year prove-it deal, because just like we were talking about with injuries, Jamal Adams has dealt with injuries his entire 4 years when he was with Seattle. So if there's a problem there, you got to make sure that you get a guy in there that can prove what they are worth, and I think this will be a good space. Him, you got Diggs, you got the guy who's got caught all the damn picks this year. Nah, what's the guy that caught out?
DaRon
Bland.
Yeah, that's a mean secondary now.
It's already mean.
DaRon Bland, is he gonna play it or is Diggs gonna play?
Man, Diggs is number one. What are you talking about? Bland be getting cooked.
Now Diggs will get cooked too.
Nah, Diggs nasty out there.
Diggs coming off a bad injury now.
Man, nah,
he the same player.
ACL ain't a bad injury.
But Diggs makes some questionable decisions.
Nah,
how about that?
Because he's playing wide receiver out there.
That's true.
Yeah, he out there playing wide receiver. I miss him on man.
I bet you do.
Yeah, sure do. Man,
Sauce had 3 picks the other game.
Man, yeah, Sauce is there.
Yeah.
Sauce.
Yeah, Sauce and shit. But I got Travis Hunter on the other side. All he want to do is TikTok dances. I'm at the kick. He got to go. He gone. Yeah.
That boy make moves, man. He cold.
You don't think you gonna get Trevon Diggs? You don't think I can trade to get Travis Hunter?
I'm about to get fired. Do you know that?
Nah, you straight.
I can't get below that money.
We're gonna bring you back. And that is another installment. Check out last week's show. We did the offense. This week's show is the defense. I don't think a lot of movement will happen on the defense side of the ball because they franchise tag literally everybody. But in turn, you still got to talk about the defense. Yeah. Sorry to the skilled players on offense. We just did you guys. I know some big uglies out there, offensive linemen. They're going to be doing some movement. Tight ends. We talked about maybe
we need some big uglies.
Yeah, y'all do. In the worst way.
I said, here we go to Cowboys.
Yeah, I hope not. And that is another installment of SPSP. Tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe, but more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for a big baby.
Jeff.
Camera's always on, bro.
Cameraman, the revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.